just the time that we get to talk about things that made us say, holy cow, to keep it clean. Now, there are several moments across college football that'll make all of us wonder in amazement. And a couple of my favorite things when it comes to big things that happen in college football. When you get a guy on fourth down making a big-time catch in a situation that he needs to make it happen, this is what gets me saying, holy cow.
Oh.
Matthew Eaton out of Iowa State, a big-time drive, them going against Oklahoma on Saturday. This fourth down grab for a first down kept that drive alive. They wound up tacking on a field goal at the end to keep it a one-score game. We know from the results that you see on the ESPN.com scoreboard that Oklahoma wound up winning this game. But again, this guy running in one direction, have to turn his hips, reach back, grab just the nose of the football and bring that bad boy in to lock in the first down. That's impressive, dog. And it's, again, situation. I'm giving him a little bit of a boost in getting into this category of our show. So, look, I got to show love to my man Matthew Eaton.
It's all about the gloves, right? The gloves make the ball sticky.
Don't do that. Fitz, you know physics wouldn't allow you to make that grab. Don't do that.
Right. Athletic ability wouldn't allow me to make it. Okay, so what we do on Holy Cow, we score these. Trevor, you get to score this one. What's your score on it?
Okay, I'm going to give it a 74.
No, 74.
74. A solid score. There's nothing to bat an eye at.
You know my favorite part about the scores is that we get to hear the cow move. Only on this show. All right, let's get to another one. One time for the big fellas.
Yeah.
Oh, we like fat guy touchdowns. A big boy, maybe plump touchdowns. We'll go with that. Temple, 330-pound defensive lineman Freddie Booth-Lloyd. He's getting some work done on the big man.
Got the three names.
Yeah, I mean,
you got to say all three of them.
He's 330 pounds. I mean, Temple beat Maryland in this game, which was a big, big win for them, 35-14. It's the first loss of the year for the Terps. But anytime you see a guy like that, is a tight jersey. Let's just be honest.
Snug.
That's snug is the way to put it. Just sort of falls forward. And when you're that kind of girth, falling forward, ain't nobody look at him. Just bowling over number three. Number three doesn't stand a chance on stopping him.
He's aerodynamic as well.
He is not aerodynamic. He's falling forward.
With the jersey, he's absolutely aerodynamic.
He's falling forward the force of the gods, and I don't want to be in front of that.
Dog. Coach had to trust the big fella for that one. Now you got another big fella here, right?
Yeah, Georgia Southern, 290-pound defensive tackle C.J. Wright, 5 carries on 20 yards. He was the team's leading rusher in this game against Clemson. They decided, hey, if we can't get it done with the back, let's just give it to a big boy.
Wait a minute.
That's a footwork.
Wait a minute.
That is some footwork.
290 pounds, you say?
I mean, that's some strong footwork.
Defensive tackle, you say?
Yeah, well, I get to score this one, and I'm much tougher than you are. I give this a 56 on the Holy Cow.
Oh, my God.
It's a limited body of work. I mean, a fat guy falls forward
limited
once.
body.
I mean, he's not limited in body. It's a limited, I should say, limited amount of work. That's oh, my God.
I think that's disrespectful. Did you see 290 pounds doing a jump cut?
Was pretty.
Reading blocks?
I mean,
accelerating up the I could go on for days. You got to bump that score up just a little
56. Bit. I mean, I will say, a big man, the big man had the footwork. He belongs on Dancing with the Stars. Like, there was a little bit of his.
Slide a foot. Give him a little love.
All right, let's keep going. It's we'll get this next one.
Sticking with that game, right? We can stick with that game. My namesake actually making an appearance in this one. He's on the throwing end of this holy cow moment, and I definitely want to get. So it's Clemson, Georgia Southern once again. Trevor Lawrence finding another true freshman, Justyn Ross. Excuse me as well. I got somewhere to be. That's essentially the call.
Excuse me again.
Excuse me as well.
Yeah, look at the replay.
I got somewhere to be.
I'm just imagining as he catches the ball, he screams, "You don't get the touch. No touch. I said no touch. I'm gonna go score." I mean, that is so well done.
It's a whole lot of finesse, and you gotta love just the big play capability out of that true freshman. A little freshman connection ain't never hurt nobody. And Trevor Lawrence, again, I want to touch on him again. He had another great day for the Clemson Tigers, and Dabo's still showing a little love to both quarterbacks because Kelly Bryant got a little burn as well. Granted, it wasn't close by any stretch of the imagination, but both quarterbacks were getting burned in this one. Here's another one of Trevor Lawrence's all-star showing.
38-7 on the final score, too. So big win for Clemson. It took Clemson, by the way, should be noted, Clemson didn't score in the first quarter.
They did.
We were watching this game thinking, man, this is going to happen at some point, and then it went nuts. So speaking of going nuts, we got one more holy cow, and I'm excited for this one.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah. What's your score? What's your score, Trevor?
I got to drop an 89 on that one because I was really a fan of the ways you called it and the ways I called the excuse me or the no touchy, as you so eloquently put it.
It's just an 89 because of Trevor threw it. Let's just be honest. I didn't mean to scream.
I'm sorry. I don't hate. I'm not a hater. I'm sorry.
Man, I didn't mean to step on your. I didn't mean to step on your scoring system. 89, strong score from there.
Very much so.
I like that.
Deservedly.
Now we'll get to the next play because this was sort of my favorite play of the day. This thing is beautiful.
So.
Look at this. The punt's up in the air. Keegan Brewer for North Texas catches the punt, hangs out. And then he's like, everybody thinks the play's done. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, he never signaled for fair catch. They never did anything to indicate the play was over.
Believable.
And can we just give a shout out here? This is kind of a preview to Nerd Alert. North Texas, fantastic jazz program and drum program. So a lot of my musician buddies went to North Texas. So University of North Texas coming up strong. Keegan Brewer with the 90-yard touchdown.
That is
punt return. Look at
insane.
It. Look at it again. He's got it. There's no fair catch.
Never signals for anything. 3-1. Gets up in the
I think
grill.
he talked a little smack there too. He's like, get out of my face. And then he hit the turbo button.
I marvel at this play for several reasons, right? Like the wherewithal by my man 18 to reel in the punt. No, he hasn't given a signal or anything. So you know what? Let me just go ahead and take off real quick. I think that shows a level of field awareness that's pretty unparalleled. Everybody else being on the same page to make sure they throw some blocks is also another thing. But go ahead and score this real quick.
You know I'm tough on the scoring. I give this 100.
100. 100.
100 gets the double move. 100 gets the double move.
I don't want to step on the double move, but I got to call something into question because you're giving that 100. But that was just as much as on Arkansas being silly and not actually paying attention to coverage as it was North Texas being aware.
Yeah, but how often do you see something on College Football Saturday that you just don't think you've ever seen before?
Fair enough.
Right? That's the moment.